Well, as his fans will tell you, there's only one Conor McGregor. He's back at it Saturday night. Conor, thanks for the time. You know, your point has always been that I'm a competitor. A competitor needs activity. So I was wondering, when the world stopped in 2020, how did you handle last year when there was so little happening fight-wise for you in the last 9 months of the calendar?
I think anyone that would say to you that it hasn't been a tough or a challenging year in all aspects of our life would be, not being real with it. And, there's been times where it was very tough. I just stayed the course, do what I know how to do, how to look after myself, how to be physically primed and ready to go, how to be competition ready, how to be mentally sharp and acute. And that's just what I done. I just focused on myself, my mental, my physical, my internal beliefs in my own self, my thoughts. And, I came through strong. And I feel I'm excited now to showcase what I've got and what I've been doing for this last year.
Yeah, I mean, you've transformed that body. I mean, you talk about the power.
I'm
Now that you're
insane.
lightweight again, you've spoken of the energy boost that you have. But dropping some of that mass, Connor, where are you seeing the biggest results and changes that can be more of a weapon for you?
I'm certainly just a bit more composed. I think composure is my skill set now. I'm more I think patience is one of the most undervalued assets any human or all humans. We should possess amazing patience. And it's took me a while to get to that. I've reacted. Anytime I've created, it's been magic. Anytime I've reacted, it's been not so magic. So it took me a minute to be more patient, more composed, and very very little, in actuality nothing will cause me to react or cause me to lose my composure.
So what changed, Connor, for you? What has led to this composure and calm?
I'm a father. My kids are getting more well, they've always been prevalent in my life, but it's just now they're a bit older, a couple of years in, and now I have another one on the way. And I'm just really embracing fatherhood. I'm really enjoying it. I'm engaged now also, and I've been through the ringer, man. I've been through the ringer. It's there are bad things that come with this business. Not this business. There are bad things that come with this fame and this notoriety and this money. And I've been a victim of it a few times, and it's forced me to grow, and I've become the better of it. And what I was saying to someone else, what doesn't break you makes you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that's what I feel. I feel like I'm reinforced, I'm bolstered, and I'm ready.
So Khabib, Connor, he met with Dana White, and then Dana leaks the picture. Then he goes live before a playoff game and says Khabib is considering a comeback if something from this weekend excites him. Um, I don't know what that means.
It
What
means
would
it was a
you reaction
no.
to
It was a
that?
straight no. It was a straight no, and it was it is what it is. It sounds and looks and smells like a no to me. It smells like it smells like Khabib to me. So that's what it is. It is what it is. I carry on. Uh, if he wants, I'm here. If he has that courage, but he doesn't. He doesn't have the courage like Daniel Cormier has, his teammate. Daniel Cormier lost to won against Steve Miocic and rematched him twice and lost twice, so it's 2-1. You could call Daniel many things, but a man that lacks courage and a willingness to get in and test himself, you cannot. And the other guy, not so much. So we'll just have to leave it on me boxing his whole family members around in that octagon at the end of the night, and then that's it. I'll be happy with it. And in the meantime, I'm going to tear through everyone else. Every single one of them, I'm going to tear through, and just bury all the statistics and I'll show you what it really is now. I'll show you what damage to an opponent really is on Sunday morning here in Abu Dhabi, compared to what the other side is holding on. And just you can get up and hug, and you can get him. After a fight with that man, you can get up and batter his whole family. You can punch his whole family around after you fight him, because it's just holding on to you. You know what I mean? After me, you got to go to play. You got to go to a place in your own mind. You get rearranged when you face me, and I will showcase that.
Okay, let's get to Poirier in a minute, but I just want to close the book on Khabib here. Would you be satisfied if he says no? Would you be satisfied if you don't get Khabib again?
Uh, you know, for me, it was buried when he crapped himself on the bus, and it was done. Then for me, I shouldn't have given the bleeding opportunity after that. He'd already shamed himself and his people at that moment. But me, I just want to fight, and I'm just eager to go, and I wanted to fight, and I just went at it. It was still legal cases. I was in and out of court, in and out of bleeding everywhere. And it is what it is. Look, whatever, it is what it is, man. I'm in a good spot, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But Dana's a dog. Dana White, DFW they call him, and we tore him into that room, and you know what I mean. And they're just long playing it now. It was a flat no. The thing's cacking his pants, and that's simple as that. I can see it a mile away. The world can see it, and the world will really see it pretty soon. You know what I mean? After this, then what's going to be said? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. What did I tell you? Composure, patience. We carry on.
So with Dana, I think it's pretty fair to say the last year was maybe a tumultuous year for you and him. That may be the most politically correct way of putting it. Was there a moment you thought that this isn't fixable?
Sorry, say this again.
Was there a moment you thought maybe this thing isn't fixable with Dana and I right now?
No. It's emotions get high and things. I handled my side wrong. I thought he handled some things wrong, and it just is what it is. It's business as well, and I have a lot of love and a lot of respect for Dana. I always will. What he done in 2020, after all of it was, unbelievable. What he done, regarding here on Fight Island and all. And I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back on good terms. And, it is what it is. What's in the past is in the past. We've said our piece, and we're in a great place now. And I look forward to going in and giving him one heck of a fight for himself to view, for the company to view, and, rack the dollars for the company. I told him, if we get the fights from me, you're talking quadruple in the turnover. You know what I mean? So, I'm confident we can do that, and we will do that, and that's where it is.
So, Conor, at this stage of your life and your career, you're a family man, going to be a father again. You have a pile of money. You have successful businesses beyond UFC. You've already beat Diaz, had a chance to run that back. Who knows what's going to happen with Khabib, as we've talked about. Where does the fire come from for you now? Like, on the way up, you had to beat a lot of the guys to prove you were a contender. Now a lot of these guys are trying to make a mark on your name. What motivates you at this stage of your career to keep doing this?
The exchange, when you're getting in there and you let the shots rifle off, and there's an exchange, a clash of bodies, a clash of frames. It's such a beautiful feeling, and that's it. I love it, and I look forward to getting in there and feeling it. You know what I mean? I stack my highlights. My highlight reel will be a movie in itself. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. That's what lasts the test of time, more so than money, belts, everything. When I'm gone, my highlights will live on. You know what I mean? So I just want to stack them up and gift my fans and myself these experiences, and that's it. The fire burns very strongly.
McGregor Poirier 2 goes Saturday night. You can watch it on Rogers Ignite channel 499, digital channel 348, or rogers.com/pay-per-view. Now, with Poirier a second time, you've made no secret you think you can wipe Dustin again, and quickly. Do you think he can withstand the barrage of the first 60 from you?
No. Nope. I know his exits, I know his entries, I know his reactions, I know his feints. I know what he had for breakfast this morning. So no, he cannot. And that's not a disrespect. He's a phenomenal fighter. He's tough as nails. He's a goer. You're talking to me, and I'm going to put him away, and I'm going to put him away spectacularly.
So it wouldn't be a Conor McGregor interview without a specific prediction on an upcoming fight.
Inside 60 seconds, like I've been saying, I just don't see him getting out of this for 60 seconds. So that's where it's at. Part of me, though, like I said with Cerrone, I got 40 seconds last year. I got a run out 40 seconds in the octagon last year, and then I didn't get to see it again. I'm almost gonna if this goes quick, which it will. I'm gonna stay in that octagon for a good hour or two. I'm gonna chill in there after. I'm gonna do my interviews in there. We're doing the press conference in the octagon, because so part of me wants to be in there. You know what I mean? But when you're in there as well, you just rattle the shots in and it's done, and then it's over before you even know it. So I just don't. He will not withstand the shots. No.
So after you hang out in the octagon for an hour or so, you leave Fight Island, you leave Abu Dhabi. Calendar's going to flip to February. A successful 2021 for Conor McGregor is what?
Competition, activity. You know, I know they've got the Ultimate Fighter coming up, I believe, in February sometime. I would do that. I would do that if they wanted. I know they were discussing that. Um, and then the Manny fight is like I said, talks are really intensifying for the Manny fight. So I'd imagine I'm going to get hit with a lot of dates, a lot of opportunities, and a lot of stuff after this, and I'm very excited with it. The last one, there was nothing. The other guy was afraid to step in, you know, and then there was nothing else on the table. And I was like, I went to the meeting with Dana Lorenzo after the Cerrone fight. I was like, what do you reckon? And we just couldn't. There was no answer. And then it didn't happen. And then it went the way it went. This time, I feel now I've committed my frame. I've got back into a lightweight frame. There's options on the table, and I'm excited about them. And you know, I look forward to hearing what's next.
What's it going to take for the Pacquiao fight to happen?
Geez, I think it's almost a certainty. So you know, I don't know whether I'll get a. I'm hearing there's contracts and all coming. You know what I mean? Like a contract, it's that close. Like so, I haven't spoke. You know, I'm. It should happen 2021. But like I said, I do want to fight I want to get my MMA game going a bit more as well. Look, man, I'm fighting Poirier, who's a southpaw. Manny's a southpaw. I've been fighting professional boxers in the gym, sparring professional southpaw boxers in the gym in preparation, not only for Dustin, but also in the back of my mind for Manny. I've had short or 5'5" rockets coming at me. You know what I mean? So I'm ready for whatever gets, you know, in this game, anything can happen. Justin could bounce out tomorrow and I could be fighting an orthodox 5'4" wrestler in Chandler or a 6-foot orthodox kickboxer. You know, so you just got to be ready and stay and be prepared, and that's the way I am. So,
Just for the record, before we let you go, is Khabib afraid to fight you?
yes, 1,000,000,000%. A quarter of my net worth. He's afraid of fighting me. So time will show that more and more and more as time goes by, and especially the performances. If he wants it, he can come get it, or maybe I'll come get him. So we'll see what happens.
Well, Conor, we appreciate the time. Saturday night, the rematch with Poirier, available on pay-per-view and on Rogers Ignite. Always a pleasure to visit with you, man.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that.